You can't trust the Jews!
It's unrelenting, it's unrelenting. Just when you thought we were going to relent, it's unrelenting.
Yeah, it's Unrelenting, episode number 200. Woo!
You bastard. How dare you spell sir that way?
It's the only way Demo Dick ever taught me. Well worth having a pro account on Clean Feed just so I could set your
you
name.
bought one finally. Holy shit.
Well, Adam was joining yesterday, and I wanted to have the ability to adjust the volume, which is one thing they don't let you do. And they also now limit you to 2 people besides yourself. So I figured I would give this little thing a try. I figured it was finally time I should at least pay Clean Feed $20.
It's too expensive, man. It's disproportionate to what they do.
For $23 a month, yeah. I mean, I know you can get a discount going yearly, but it's only audio. It's not video. Though I guess if you really...
I think Zencastr does more for less.
If you really wanted to, there are things that we don't use it for. Like you can put the clips in, you can record with it. And
I mean, shit, Zoom meeting is cheaper than this, and it does so much more.
But this is supposedly like for the ultimate in sound quality.
Yeah, it's worse than Zoom.
Really? What's the
Zoom
bit
does
rate?
Raw audio.
Well, it's all raw, baby.
It does uncompressed.
Raw
Zoom
dog.
does uncompressed if you want.
Warthogs again.
It's made for musicians, literally. This
Zoom
is made for
using
talkers.
uncompressed waves is streaming right across the interwebs.
Yep. For people with high bandwidth, hell yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll be getting the high bandwidth.
It's an option. Go check out the options in Zoom. It's over the last 4 years, it went from basically a knockoff of Skype.
Right, which it was
to a very professional system.
When COVID hit, it was kind of garbage. And then all of a sudden they were getting so much money, they must have actually paid for some more programmers to.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Come in and like, hey, make this better. Come on, make this. Which is the problem with a lot of these products is they stifle, they stagnate. They don't continue to improve. I don't know. We're fine. We're doing okay.
Yeah, they've definitely been improving the product, although probably more so.
Alarm!
Like in the
Showtime!
Right post COVID. Did you hear something?
Yeah. Beep beep.
You shouldn't have heard that.
Sorry. Programming. Delete.
Yeah.
Is this like a Men in Black kind of thing? Should I be?
It was on a different computer, so
wow.
You shouldn't have made it to your
air gap,
your
baby.
The
air gap did not work. I was just trying to convince the wife who woke up this morning, like, I'm seeing some like lightning flashes in my one eye, and it's like, yeah, go get that checked out.
Your wife's got one eye?
Well, she has 2 still. I mean, I'm down to 1.
Okay. I was going to say, you both have one eye?
Well, that's what I'm like, hey, go get this checked out like now, because that's a sign. And it's, it's, to be fair, it's about a lower percentage. I don't know exactly what it is. Most of the time, a little bit of a light flashing. For people over 50 years old, you're there. It is just the vitreous in the eye. And it is stretching, and it gets, less stretchy and less pliable as you get older. So things move around, and sometimes you see a little bit of a, more floaters. You see a little bit of the flashing, but I'm like, this is always get it checked out as quick as you can. So she called the eye doctor, who gave her a doctor in Orland. I'm like, my guy's further away, but there's somebody in his practice closer. I'm like, well, call them, because the other place is like, well, we can see you on 8 a.m. Monday. And it's like, well, today's, yeah. It's like, she said, oh, well, it's no big deal. I could just watch it. I'm like, famous final words, man.
You know all about that.
With the guy sitting in the chair, like, well, we need the insurance. Otherwise, we could just laser you up and you'd be out the door, and the eye would still be functioning to a day later with, oh, it's detached and we now need to go into the hospital, but no big deal. Turns out it was a little bigger deal than they made it. So hopefully we'll be sending Vision Karma over there. Like, try the other.
So what
place.
happened?
She's now just going to wait till Monday, I guess. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
I know. Like, I can't force anybody to do nothing.
Now, had you tried putting an ice cube on it?
No.
Thinking that helps?
Be like,
No.
did you try jumping up and down?
Yeah.
It
Nope.
is. I mean, again, I know it is.
Have you tried hitting your head against the wall?
Yes, that caused some trauma. Then you can go in and they'll definitely look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the place that I went, they were
I seem
kind of
to have
like,
dislocated my retina. How'd you do that? I don't know. Hit my head against the wall, I guess.
yeah, I was trying. I wanted to see how much it could take.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I'm a little bit more in the, paranoid realm on that. So we'll hope that goes well.
Understandable.
Episode number 200, though, of Unrelenting. Woo, the only show nobody's listening to.
Yeah, but it's the best show.
That's made it
That nobody's
200
listened to.
episodes. 200 episodes. I mean, we're going to get at least 3 or 4 listeners. Nothing to worry about.
That's amazing. 200 episodes, man.
I know. Who said it couldn't be done?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I thought 100 was a lot.
I know. Well, we've looked at the podcast index statistics where it's like there's 87 billion podcasts. Like, yeah, how many have done more than 3 shows?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, they should get those stats because they've got them in the database. It's just a matter of pulling them out. Let's see how many shows have hit 200 episodes.
I think you can
I bet you
pull
it's
that.
way less than 1%.
I'm sure you have an API or can get an API to do that. And it is an interesting thing. I mean, a lot of people.
I'm sure somebody could that's making apps using AI to pull that data and do it.
I know. I love making me
But
some
the rest of
apps,
us
man.
that play video games don't do that shit. So,
Oh, you know how to do it. You could do it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
What? I don't know nothing, man. I'm just sitting here with my little computer. I don't know how to do nothing.
Blitz is saying CoQ10. It's like, I take CoQ10. I don't think my wife does, though.
Yeah, I take CoQ10. I was telling a dude named Ben just the other day to take CoQ10 because he doesn't take it yet.
Like, you got to take some CoQ10, man.
Coke is the best.
They're saying, wait, you're taking Coke? Q's?
What are you
Is
talking
that
about?
Quaaludes? 10? So it's like Coke and 10 Quaaludes. CoQ10. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we always used to call it. What are you talking about?
The old mixture. It sets you up right. Sets you up right. Currently, the podcast index says 4,713 podcasts and 4,713,732 podcasts in the listing.
Mm-hmm.
And 496,742 have been updated within the last 3 months, and 227,000 in the last 10 days.
So really, there's 227,000 podcasts at most. And out of those, you should subtract out the ones that have fewer than 10 episodes.
And which is probably like 5.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get to the episode. If you haven't hit 200, you haven't hit anything.
I don't know if you can call yourself a podcast if you haven't hit 200.
No, this is episode 200. Planet Rage hit episode 200. Random Thoughts hit episode 200. The Rock and Roll
That's
Pre-Show.
the one I'm surprised by.
Yeah. Your favorite show?
Yeah, it's the show that I'm shocked you're still doing, but okay.
Well, it's still there in name at this point.
Hold on. So is Sir Gene Speaks.
This is true. But you haven't
It's
done
still
one
there.
in a
I'm
while.
still paying for hosting, man. I'm still paying for hosting.
Which means you could resurrect it at any given
any
time.
day. I keep threatening, man. I keep threatening.
I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk. I mean, nobody has to listen, you understand.
Right. That's the crazy part. It still gets downloads.
Sir Gene Speaks still gets
made
downloads.
I haven't made an episode for about a year and a half. It still gets downloads.
Is it getting donations? Is it getting subscriptions? Is it getting...
No.
See, there's your rub.
No.
But people want to...
I do have an
have a
update
friend.
for you on my YouTube earnings.
This is Gene's exit strategy. He wants to be
Oh, hell yeah.
spaceship guy on YouTube.
So here's what I figured out. This is actually amazing. And so this is something I'm sure CSB's also figured out, is that you don't need to have a whole ton of subscribers to make money on YouTube.
No, you just need them to be the right subscribers.
Yeah, you need them to be the right niche subscribers. So here's what this is truly amazing. So I've got a little bit under 5,000 subscribers. which in YouTube terms is like nothing.
Yeah,
It's
like nobody's
literally a rounding error.
right.
In podcasts, that's like a super successful podcast.
Tons of people listening. That's great.
5,000 would be like, holy shit. No, and that's not, remember, subscribers isn't viewers or listeners. Subscribers is that 5% of the people that actually click the subscribe button.
Right, which
The number of
doesn't
people
mean,
actually watching is 20 times that amount.
and I have seen videos from almost everybody, including Rick Beato, all of these people that are like, oh, I've noticed that only 2% of you that watch these
Yeah.
videos subscribe. And
Right.
come on, subscribe for me.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do one of those, like begging people, like, I know you're watching.
No, I do the opposite.
You're like, screw you. Don't. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to be pissed.
All right, just give them a warning. If I don't like you, I'm going to unsubscribe you.
People are like hitting subscribe just to piss Gene off. We'll show you. We'll make you money.
Anyway,
We'll send you so
here's
much
the crazy
money you
part.
won't know what to do with it.
now granted, I'm extrapolating here, right? It's not even been a month since I got monetization turned on. But the line is being drawn pretty consistently. Guess how much money I'm on track to make with 5,000 subscribers.
In a year with that kind of content,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be crazy, I don't believe, to think that you could make like $300 to $500.
At least 10 grand.
No way.
Yeah, with under 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, dude, I need a YouTube channel.
How long have I been telling you that?
I just don't like to be on camera, but neither do you. So it's kind of.
I'm not on camera at all. 0% of the time I'm on camera.
I'll just pay somebody to be on camera.
Yeah. So it's it's surprisingly more than I expected. Because for a long time, I didn't even bother trying to monetize. I'm like, who gives a shit? It'll be like $500 a year. I'm not going to worry about it, right?
Right. Well, this is the issue.
Little did I know.
It's all dependent upon the amount of effort and time that needs to go in to get the videos
Yeah.
published. That's it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because if you
But
could just put
it's-
the audio of these up, which we've tried on YouTube. I mean, although I don't know. I mean, maybe Unrelenting's making $1,000 a week on YouTube, and nobody told
Yeah,
us.
exactly. Well, you never filled out the paperwork.
I know. I just put it up there. Like, hey, here's my
Yeah.
RSS feed. Take all my money, YouTube.
And they never canceled us.
No, they did that. I can't believe that. That still shows up every now and then
Yeah.
in my feed. Like, why
Now,
would
the-
I want to
the trick-
listen to me?
The trick here is you want to have a niche and you want to have a non-controversial topic. So politics, you're not going to make anywhere near as much money because political stuff is not advertiser friendly. So you got to have stuff that is fully advertiser friendly.
Like
And-
Lego content.
Yeah, Lego, I bet you it's both niche and it's advertiser friendly.
Yeah,
So I bet you a Lego channel, like if your wife started a channel, she could be making more money than you.
that's what I told her.
like,
I'm like, you should be
probably
like
in about a
Lego
week.
bitch. Right. Be the Lego
Yeah.
bitch.
Get legobitch.com and set up a YouTube channel and start talking Lego and embarrass your husband.
You're right.
Mhm.
Well, that's what I said the other day. Now that I'm a podcaster that people are listening to,
Well, debatable, but okay.
I know. I mean, they're I can hear them slamming the off button,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
but I'm like, well, okay, that would be
Not this guy again.
it'll be
brother.
nice to have a income. I'm like, well, it's whoever is making less per year is the one doing the
Mhm.
laundry and doing the cooking. So
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
you better hope No Agenda's not real
That's
successful.
pretty
'cause-
much been you your whole life then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, and to be fair, she can't cook, and I don't want to die. So, I mean, there is something about the cooking the food myself that.
Well, fair enough. And I know a lot of, I enjoy cooking. A lot of guys enjoy cooking. But also, if you don't train them how to cook, they're never going to be able to cook. That's what my dad told me.
you got to like
about my
send
mom.
them to a
Like,
cooking
you
camp.
got to tell them that their cooking sucks so they try harder next time. That's what my dad's advice was.
and not put arsenic in your food.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you have one ex-wife that might have happened.
You gotta worry about that. Then, well, luckily, I'm immune to cyanide. I've been slowly ingesting cyanide ever since I was a teenager, so I totally don't have any reaction to it. Arsenic, on the other hand, you can't get an immunity for. Polonium's the worst, though.
You go into the ER and they're like, "Sir, it looks like somebody's been poisoning you."
Mm-hmm.
Gene's like, my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's why
Didn't
she
work
wouldn't.
out, though, did it?
No, that's why she wouldn't drive you to the ER.
Yeah, it's like just a few more hours.
I could have been so close. I was a contender.
That's right. Yeah. Then she wouldn't have had to buy her old guns back for me.
Wait, is this how the divorce separation worked?
I got all the guns in the divorce, and
she wanted her guns.
Well, she wanted cash. So, and then a
they
few
all
years
do.
later, when the Rodney King riots were happening in Minnesota,
Right?
I get a text message from her. She's like, "Hey, you still got my old gun?" I'm like, "You mean my old gun? Yeah, I still got it. You wanna give it to me?" I'm like, "No." "Do you want to sell it to me?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I could sell it to you."
Nice.
Yeah, she ended up buying one of her old guns back.
Rightfully so. It's an insane world. They picked up a dude like maybe 2.5 miles from here the other night at morning, like 3 a.m. with a backpack filled with Molotov cocktails. And
you enjoy a good Molotov. You know, it's a good summer drink.
And a map of where the metro stations were, the train stations. I mean, he just happened to be Jordanian. I'm not saying we want to, cast any aspersions.
That's a friendly country, right? That's Palestinians there.
Right. Very friendly, I'm sure. And I don't know the details, so I can't throw too much shade except to say the story that I read said the Will County sheriff let the motherfucker go, even though ICE said detain him. But the ICE did get him. So at least I feel a little better that the guy that was walking around the neighborhood with Molotov cocktails, with the wick stuffed in them, ready to go and do whatever. Like this is not the world we grew up in. It's a little more insane now.
We always had Molotov cocktails.
I mean, for a nice Friday kickback. And
a good summer drink, yeah.
What do you like to put in your Molotov cocktails, Comrade Gene? I mean, what would if somebody walked into Dos Comrades bar today?
Yeah, Dos Comrades. Yeah,
we're of course selling Molotov cocktails. That's got to be on the drink menu.
Guaranteed. I had what was my signature drink back when I was a bartender? That was a
White Russian.
No. Yeah.
Gene was just looking for a Black Russian.
Is a burning American flag. That's what it was. Yeah, that was my signature drink that I used to make.
Oh man, that would definitely go with Those Comrades too.
It had 3 layers. It had a clear layer, which was be white, and then it had a red layer and a blue layer. So it had the red was grenadine.
Not very lightable.
Grenadine, it's sugar. Sugar burns like crazy.
I guess it's not alcohol.
Then, the blue layer was blue curacao.
Yeah, we got a blue curacao.
Yep, which is an orange flavored drink.
Which is very weird. As a kid,
with color in it.
Originally, when the drinking age started, it's like, what's blue Caraco?
Yeah, blue Caraco, exactly.
I want some of that blue Caraco, baby.
And then the top layer, of course, was vodka.
Of course.
Yeah, if you pour it correctly, the 3 layers stay separated, and then you light it right before you give it to the customer.
The burning American flag, brought to you by a Russian. No way.
Well, the thing that's funny about it is, of course, the Russian flag is the exact same color. So you could call it a burning Russian flag if you're Ukrainian, I guess.
And they do.
I mean, it does there are multiple flags that are that same color.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the French flag's that way too. So any flag that's red, white, and blue, you can
You can just
use
do a
that drink
burning,
for.
and you could have it listed 3 different times, and you can
Yeah.
charge
Oh,
more
yeah.
for people burning.
Oh
the
hell
French
yeah!
flag.
That is a great idea. Actually, I like that. Dutch flag, I think, is in there as well.
It's like, what's the
Yeah,
difference between the
it's,
burning American flag and the burning French flag? You're like, attitude.
$2.
Yes, and attitude. That's right. They're a bunch
Oh,
of pussies. Of course, you want to burn them.
Yeah, where's my theme song? God damn it!
It's unrelenting. Which you've got so many theme songs.
Well, did I not just talk about it being a bartender?
Oh, I mean, what's that
My
really?
God,
Is that really a job though? I mean, it's more of a.
a bartender? No, that's a hobby, of course.
Had a job or two, but is there a job that Gene has yet to do? I don't think so. That means he gets fired a lot.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually went to bartender university.
Well, most bartenders kind of have to do that. Otherwise, you're lost, right? I mean, that's
Well, no, you don't. You just need to get certified by the state. You don't need to take a course. I actually went to school for it for 3 months.
because you wanted to.
Yeah, I had to memorize 126 drinks recipes.
That's a lot. I mean, I know there's a lot out there, but that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Yeah,
do you
and then
still
you're-
remember?
Probably 2.
So an education gone well.
I mean, I used to use it. You know, I don't even drink anymore, so it's totally useless. The probably the coolest part about going to bartender school is I would go to a different bar every night, 7 nights a week, and get free drinks. As soon as you tell a bartender that you're in bartender school, hey, drinks are in the house.
So everybody, that's a tip. You should just go out there and even if you're not a bartender, be like, hey.
I mean, just be ready to do a drink recipe if they ask you, but you know,
is there usually a
in theory,
test?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how you know who's your buddy.
That's right. You got the secret handshake too.
Who's your, right. You got to know it. If you don't,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like being a podcaster. 200
Kind of.
episodes with Gene. I'll be collecting so much money from the Podfather who was like, you will never make it 10 episodes with Gene. And I'm like, no, I can do 100. No, nay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I can make 200.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
This counts, even if you quit right now.
That's true. It does count. So I've started a new experiment here for food. I've switched over to Soylent Green.
Uteram.
What?
Uteram.
That's not a word.
I guess that is so allegedly in the morning in Russian.
That's definitely not in Russian.
That all I know is that's in the jingle machine.
Play it again.
Uteram.
Utaram. That sounds more like
It's just, yeah. I mean, it's technically in the morning with a horrible AI mispronunciation. Yeah.
how about
And you would never,
No Agenda Show with Adam Karish and John Dvorak.
yeah, that's better. It's like you would never say it that way, the way you could say in the morning.
this was somebody who just
It's-
like put it into
it's-
Google and
Yeah, exactly.
I was just hoping there was a Sir Gene jingle in here, but I guess you never quite made the cut.
There should be a Sir Gene yell that what's his face did way back when.
Oh, the Fletcher did a Gene yell?
Yeah, Fletcher did a Sir Gene yell. Yeah,
No, I don't have that. I have
really.
We'll stop you, and we will beat you harder than you've ever been beaten before.
but that nothing with GENE unless your name was spelled wrong, in which case
Well, it should start with Sir, not GEN.
yeah, Sir G nothing at all
Nothing.
in the search.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been purged, have
Yes, you've been.
I? God damn it.
The annals of history will show there was no Sir Gene.
Apparently. So anyway, so I've been drinking the Soylent Green stuff, and
Along with your Ozempic.
yeah, I'm doing Ozempic and Soylent Green and not eating at all.
Are you shitting blue or like some kind of other
No.
weird
It's
color?
the beauty of this is you don't shit.
There's like nothing solid going into your
No,
system.
I'm also still, of course, doing what do you call it?
Your colon has shriveled up.
Yeah, methylene blue.
Oh, well, okay. Then, there's
So
got to be weird
methylene
colors
blue,
coming out.
Soylent Green, and Ozempic.
Got to be
That's
weird.
pretty much
weird.
my diet these days.
I mean, I just remembered I may have mentioned it before. The time, and again, young drinker at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy and I went to Dayton, Ohio to see the DePaul Blue Demons play. So this is
Oh, yeah.
back
Yeah.
like 21. And we got, it had to be one of them. It had to maybe Blue Carousel because there was something like the drink was leprechauns. And my
Mhm.
buddy drank so much of this, he said he was pissing neon green. So you have to be very careful if you have enough of that. Because nothing will freak you out more when you're really drunk than to be urinating neon green.
That's the way you're supposed to urinate. What are you talking about?
Wait, that's the normal color? I'm in trouble.
What color are you?
Are there any urologists out there? We need a...
Red? Yeah. Did I ever tell you back when I used to be a urologist?
No, you were a urologist too?
Yeah. Of course.
Certified or just, pretending? Gene,
Well, in Canada, the rules are different. You see,
Gene just wanted to handle guys' nuts.
you just have to go through. No, I exclusively work with women.
That's the way to
You
do
just
it.
have to pass an exam. That's all.
Again, you don't have to have any schooling. You just pass the test.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, the U.S. is very particular about schooling for some reason. You can't. It's almost impossible to become a doctor in the U.S. and get an actual MD. I'm not talking about the fake doctors like the chiropractors out there.
or Jill Biden's.
Yeah.
So
But-
if you want to know what the end result is of methylene blue mixed with Soylent Green mixed with
Mhm.
Ozempic, this is your podcast.
Oh yeah, that's the niche right there.
This people are gonna be like, "Whoa! This is I got to find out. Will this
Mhm.
cure every ailment I've ever had, Brother Gene?"
No, but
where
it
can they
does
get
make
the
your
new-
piss glow in the dark, which is very cool.
Ooh, that is a parte trick. When are we putting this in a jar with unrelenting supplements on the outside?
That takes a while to do, but I'm not saying it's not doable.
Well, yeah, I used to do that.
I mean, most political talk shows sell supplements these
Right.
days. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Jones, got to get the boner pills, man.
Alex Jones, I think, was pretty early on this. I remember Ben Shapiro talking about Alex a while ago, like before he really went nutso, and saying that most people think that Alex Jones is a political commentator, and that's how he makes his money. The reality is, Alex Jones is a supplement manufacturing company that does commercials for 3 hours a day, which is Alex's show.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because at its peak, now this is not what's going on right now. Ever since his lawsuit, he's kind of getting screwed left and right. The Jews. But
You can't trust the Jews, Gene.
right, exactly. But at its peak, Alex Jones Supplement Company was doing $80 million a year.
Damn.
Mhm.
And I'm betting supplement the profit margin is somewhere in like the
Oh, it's
50
really
to
good.
80% range.
Well, back when I used to run a supplement company,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
actually another one of those.
that's a real job, not making it up.
But it's a job that Gene has yet to do.
I learned a lot about that business, and I hope to return to it one day because it is extremely lucrative. Your cost comes out to somewhere in the neighborhood of 15% of the retail price of the product. It's a very good deal because really what people are paying for isn't the product. What they're paying for is the hope the product will work.
Right. And now that you've tried every supplement on the face of the known earth, you probably are well on your way to packaging them all up in a brand new, because that's the other thing. It's not just single supplements anymore. It's like,
No,
hey,
no,
if you mix this with this with this and this magical formula, everything, your dick will get harder, your waist will get smaller, your wife will get prettier. It's amazing.
The wife will get prettier. That would make a fortune, man. That would be the supplement to take.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you blind, but your wife gets prettier on the plus side.
Yeah. Well, I'm still waiting for the Elon implant because you know it's coming. I mean, just how just how you can do the swapping of faces on a webcam call. This will be no different. Be like, who do you want this person to look like? Doot, 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 boom. Perfect. Then all of a sudden, everybody is
catfishing to the next level.
Yeah. Everybody. Well, that would be great if you could like intercept the people's, implants and then just make them see what you want them to see.
Wasn't there a Black Mirror episode that had that?
There may have been. I mean, I've never seen the Black Mirror. We need a jingle of like
another freaking show you haven't seen.
Darren hasn't seen.
You have a limited amount of time on this planet. You should start watching TV.
That is the worst advice anybody has ever given anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You only have a limited time, everybody. Watch more TV.
You don't want to die without having watched TV shows, man.
Without seeing every TV episode ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself watching less and less and less.
I mostly watch YouTube. Yeah.
Right? I mean, which is very weird. I was not expecting it. The only reason that I got the YouTube subscription back when it was like $11.
Oh, it was cheaper than that. When they started out, I think it was $7.99 a month.
I don't think I got in that early. It was maybe 10 or 11. And the only reason was I liked watching Bandrew, who's not really doing videos. He found a girlfriend. So he's getting laid and he's like, not doing this anymore. And I'm really amazed that he was, well, from what you're telling me that you can make on the space videos.
Yep.
I would have thought he would have been doing pretty damn well with the microphone stuff because it is exactly what you said. Not political at all. There's nobody afraid of it. It is a very niche market, and it's usually people that are looking to buy $300,000 to $30,000 microphones, got some money. So you would think that would be a good demographic to throw things at. But I was watching his stuff.
I have a really good demo on people that watch my stuff.
And I was watching.
YouTube is very concise in breaking it down. Like, for example.
Well, yeah, because they want you to know exactly who to target.
Yeah. Exactly. Now, my channel is 99.3% male.
I want to meet the 0.7% that are female. I want to know if they've transitioned. I want to know if they're imaginary. I want to know for the ones, if they are real, if they're hot. Because it would be very
They're not hot. I don't even have to look at them to tell you that.
It would be hilarious if like a really hot babe is like lusting after Gene and he's just like, don't know. It's just.
Well, I'm not on camera for one, so it's kind of hard to lust after me. But.
No, it's your brain, Gene. It's what you bring to the table. Women aren't as visual as men, and thank God for that.
That's a good point. Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that. Mm-hmm. But that's what I found with, once I had the YouTube subscription, I started looking for more there, and I started finding more somewhat longer term form content. I mean, it's amazing to me, and it's not great, but I've always liked airplanes. So
I hate the short-term stuff.
Captain Steve. I mean, right. I don't like anything under like 3 minutes, but the like
3 minutes. I don't like anything under an hour.
Yeah, I'll do the 15 to 20 minutes if you're kind of stacking them up.
Sometimes you got no options. You got to do that stuff. But I hate shorts. I can't stand that shit.
Oh, they drive me nuts because it's no content.
So I think you'll get a kick out of this. Do you know what every one of my videos is titled?
Click here now.
No.
Captain Gene's crazy gameplay.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's why people use it.
Captain Gene's crazy gameplay. No.
Right. Captain Gene's crazy gameplay. I would watch that channel.
Okay. All right. So the title of every one of my videos.
Is it just a number? Like this is video 1.
No, that's what I do on podcasts. Though.
Right. I figured you might follow that through.
No. No, it's always a question of some type. And is the blank the best blank in the game blank the fast, quick, and easy way tutorial? So I would say it's a very fast and quick and easy tutorial.
So this is how you
That's
get
the
people
part that
doing the
every
search.
video has.
Right. So you're
So
getting people that are searching that question.
Exactly. And so like the front part of the title is always different, but the back part is always the same. And I always talk about making really good short videos. And I say things like, yeah, I know all my videos are short, but this one's going to be extra short. And then I get like 30 people commenting about short. What the hell? How you calling an hour and a half long video short? What the hell are you talking about? And I reply back with, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
That's called interaction. See, that's how you get promoted on YouTube, is by having people actually want to leave a comment on your video.
Right. Whether it is they
comments.
love it or whether they hate it.
It doesn't matter. And so now I've got some guys that every video I put out, they leave a comment, and it's usually like the word comment, because they're just helping me promote, basically. Like they figured out the game, and they're just like, comment.
They figured out that you're saying something right up
There's
front that
another
is
guy that-
totally not true, and the hopes of enraging people enough to where they comment.
Yeah, and then there's another guy that always leaves like, I like apples. Like that's his comment on every one of my videos. So they're helping the algorithm figure this shit out, that I have incredibly good quality videos, obviously.
And this is how you make money on YouTube, kids.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a free lesson on YouTube money making stuff. It's actually really fucking easy. But it does require you to do long form. Now, I haven't done the super short shorts because I hate watching them. And I will do a test. I've got some videos that have enough stuff to cut out of them that I should be able to make some shorts and see how those do.
Don't you just have a Hermes bot set up yet where you could just give it your videos and be like, find me good, 60 to 75 second segments that you can just clip out and repost?
No, definitely not.
That's what the Podfathers got going on.
Yeah, except I make a big deal out of having no AI usage in any of my videos.
Oh, but you're using AI all over the place.
Not using AI anywhere. I'm doing everything manually.
All over the place. Everything's AI.
No, none of my stuff's AI.
All of it.
Zero. Literally zero. I report every video that I don't like, I report as being AI created.
Even if it's obviously not.
Oh, good luck finding a video that isn't using AI. Good luck. They all use AI. They all need to get reported, as far as I'm concerned.
Take YouTube down.
No, make YouTube a place for just actual content creators, not this bullshit AI schlock.
You think they're going to try to separate the... I mean, I know
they are. They're doing it. They're doing it. I'm part of that committee now. We know what's going on. We know how to find you people. Don't even try and hide.
Don't put up AI content, or for the people that want it. Then
no, you
it's
can,
great.
as long as it's marked, you can mark it voluntarily. If you mark it voluntarily, you're fine. If you don't mark it, you're going to get penalized.
Welcome to AI content.
Because look, what you need as a paying customer of YouTube is to be able to check a box that says exclude all AI content videos. And then you'll have only curated human created content.
Yeah, but the problem with that is including things that are now, I'm assuming you would be okay with somebody put a video together in Korean and you're just watching that video with a direct translation to English, which would be using AI.
YouTube does that themselves. That you don't need AI as a.
But what if they did it themselves? And then it's like you have to say it's AI because it's an AI voice.
Because YouTube is doing that, and they tell you that.
But what if you want to do it on your own because YouTube gets your voice wrong?
No, that's AI.
See,
that's
it's a bastardization of the whole thing.
No, it's not a bastardization. You need to have an AI free zone, and then give the choice to. Now, if somebody wants to watch AI, God bless them, go for it. And by the way, there's AI content like making cartoons that are all done with AI that are awesome. There's definitely a place for that. The problem is right now what's happening on YouTube, and they're well aware of it, is there are these YouTube video mills popping up in China and India.
Well, no
And
kidding.
probably, and some in the US, I'm sure as well, that are literally creating an hour of AI generated content every 5 minutes. So they're nonstop just uploading and posting literally videos that have had zero human interaction. The AI picks a topic, the AI pulls down whatever info it's going to put in the video. The AI arranges that info into a script for the video. The AI generates the video content for the video around that topic. The AI edits it all together. The AI APIs then talk to YouTube, upload the video, and post it. Like there's zero human involvement once the thing is up and running. Humans had to make it, but once it's up and running, it's on its own, just looking at what's the most popular topic currently trending. I'm going to start making videos on that topic.
Well,
And
I'm
then
kind of surprised.
those videos-
you know where I see this going?
Yeah.
Is the guys that created, say, South Park.
Yeah.
Let
There's
people,
you can watch South Park that's fan made that looks identical right
Oh
now.
yeah. Well, this is I'm surprised they haven't created the AI system that would
Mm-hmm.
let people submit their own ideas for other South Park shows, or the whole script, and then just like cut them in. If people watch it, you get 5% of whatever
So
advertising.
you're saying they should just start licensing the characters and have everybody making South Park?
Yes.
That may be an idea.
They might want to just have a little bit of oversight on this so people
But
don't
the way
start
it works,
doing.
and YouTube has added a new thing called personas. So you can actually not just check for copyrighted content, but you can check for somebody using your character in a AI video, or even not an AI, but in somebody else's video. If they use your character, then YouTube can flag it now as well. And I like YouTube's solution to this, which is if somebody does that, generally you don't take down their video. They just reroute the income
money.
from that video
Right.
to you.
So the guy
I'm all
does a
for that.
2-hour video. They use one of your characters for a brief 1/10 of a second. You're like, that's my money.
Exactly. That's my video now.
That's my money, bitch. Give me the money.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, that's how a lot of the music stuff too. It's like, well, we're just going to
Oh yeah. Same thing with music. I remember there was a famous incident where somebody making YouTube videos kind of got sick of their videos being rerouted financially to these music companies because they're, you used a commercial track that now we own your video, even if you use it for 5 seconds.
Well, or if you did it in a way that should be legal, which it means if I play 15 seconds of a Bruce Springsteen song and then you and I talk about something in there and break it down, that's legal.
That should be totally fine. Yeah, that shouldn't reroute the money. But the way it works is a lot of these music rights companies just automatically want everything
automated. Well,
so what somebody did is they made a video where they had one song from BMI, one song from ASCAP, one song, like they basically split. In the video, they put every music licensing company's music in there.
See if they could fight it out.
And then, and then decided, well, let them fight it out because each one is going to want 100% of that revenue. And then they're going to end up fighting each other for who gets that. So I thought that was a very creative kind of little fuck you somebody did.
Well, yeah, reminds me of the Stephen Wright bit of I bought a humidifier and a dehumidifier and I put them in the same room, let them fight it out, which would be hilarious because you could actually
connect them together too.
Yes, take the dehumidifier,
the water tank from one, feeding the other. Yeah,
it just. I wonder how long that would go on. I mean,
at some point, I think your humidity would just escape the room. But yeah.
Well, not here, man. My God, in the summer, I have 2 dehumidifiers running nonstop because we had that huge rainy season here. And now,
but you realize that, you're actually making the opposite point right now, because if you have to run a dehumidifier at all, that means your house is letting in humid air.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, this place
Yeah.
isn't exactly brand new. I mean, we're not living in the Gene's special CO2 raised high pressure interior.
Yes, we generate our own CO2 inside the house just to make sure that no bad oxygen gets in here.
It's like when if you walk into Gene's house, if
Yeah.
anybody ever went to Gene, I'm sure you did, to the Metrodome back in the day where you feel the air
Oh, yeah.
just trying to
Oh,
blow
yeah.
you right out.
Yep.
You
yep.
open Gene's front door and it's like, whoa, you gotta fight to get
Yeah.
in.
Got a positive air pressure inside.
Uh-huh.
No, the thing that's funny is while I do have a higher CO2 content inside the house, I also am generating ozone inside the house. So I have 3 ozone generators in here.
Oh,
So-
it must smell so good. I mean, I know it's bad for you, I guess, but I used to love those sharper image little metal
Isn't it
things.
great? Yeah, it's great. Awesome smell.
I mean, it
It's
really
the
is.
smell of a thunderstorm in the summer.
I mean, it's allegedly, carcinogen now, and
It's not a carcinogen. That's bullshit.
Ned wants to know if you shoot
Not
a
medical
mime.
advice.
Right, it's not medical. If you shoot a mime, do you have to use a silencer?
No. No.
No.
But you do have to use your finger.
For which part? This is why people don't
For the
listen to
gun
this
part.
show.
For the
They're
gun
like,
part.
what are you talking about? What's this show? It's the Seinfeld of podcasting.
It is. We've said this so many times.
You
we
never-
are literally the Seinfeld of podcasting.
For people that listen to my other shows, like, oh, I didn't know Darren was such an asshole.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It comes out the most here, I think.
Yeah, it's because you let loose.
Well, it's also the play. I mean, there's
The
one
real you, the real Darren comes out.
in the way to get, just like JCD and Adam were like, we just want to get a laugh out of each other. The way to get a laugh out of Gene is to be completely and utterly politically incorrect and just say something so just wrong that it gets a reaction. Otherwise, there's no reaction.
What's wrong with shooting mimes? I don't get that.
Nothing. I mean, just the cleanup's a bitch.
Yeah. I guess that would be the contention, is the cleanup portion.
Now,
of it.
Ned's saying, you mentioned Stephen Wright. It was one of his jokes. I'm like, did you not think we understand that part? did you think we were just like so stupid? But
Did you know that Stephen Wright is alive?
you were
I
surprised.
did not know that. I was shocked.
He looks like he should be dead, but
He does look that way, but I thought he died like in the 90s. I literally thought he's been dead for 25
you
years.
thought he was Sam Kinison. That's the
No, Sam Kinison died in the 80s. No, he died in the 90s, I thought.
no. I mean, his career maybe did.
I mean, I think his career definitely died because, like, I remember seeing Carrot Top still all around.
I know he's still in Vegas, and he looks a
Yeah.
bit scary.
Oh God, he looks insane. Yeah, like he went from being this weird redheaded kind of tallish kid, and then by me literally kid, to being this roid rage, like balding, fake orange colored haired guy. It's like, ugh, it's just gross.
And I don't mean to blow your mind, but Sam Kinison died in 92.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he's been dead from the 80s. I guess that's when his career died.
The Stephen Wright, I loved the job interview part where any questions
How
for
about
us?
Gallagher? When did Gallagher die?
Oh, did Gallagher? Oh, yeah, that was more recent. I mean, like fairly recent, wasn't it? Gallagher, 2022.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Mr.
Yeah.
Watermelon.
Yeah, he made it a long time. He was born in 1946.
I never did make it to one of his shows. I always thought it'd be a great show to go to.
Well, dude, you're the poncho guy. You could have cleaned up.
I know. I'm kicking myself for not going.
You could have just given the whole front row, Sir Gene ponchos.
Yeah, that's right.
The kind of
Amazing.
Vladdy wears.
That's right. Yeah, we have a photo.
Yeah. Gallagher was funny.
He was funny. Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't just a one bit, although everybody remembers the sledgehammer watermelon thing.
Well, he also had the word things, the like American pronunciation sucks.
He was a thinker, like Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright, if you get Stephen Wright's joke too quick, then you probably should get yourself tested. I mean, like, I bet you CSB, he's right on him.
On Stephen Wright? you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. I bet you he's a Stephen Wright fan.
I don't know if he knows who Stephen Wright is.
Well, then
CSB, send a donation in and let us know.
he sent one already. We do have a few
I know,
people to
but
thank.
we need to know whether he's a Stephen Wright fan, so he should send another one.
He should.
But it's there's a few of those guys that I used to like back in the day.
Dice
Miller,
Sam Kinison. Well, Dennis Miller was
another intellectual comedian.
And I love that Dennis Miller, I think, as I understand it, it was because the taxes in the country and in California got so bad that he decided just to quit working, because why would I keep giving like 80% of my money to the government?
Well, you haven't had to do that since Carter, but yeah.
But he was he used to do stuff with Bill O'Reilly all the time. The Boomer.
Well,
Can't believe
he
Bill.
He became a conservative talk show host.
Yeah.
And he kind of stopped doing comedy like years ago.
And he would come on to Bill O'Reilly's show, and he was the only person in the world that would call him Billy. Like, hey, Billy, what's going on? Miller just had that attitude, you know? And
yeah.
And then half the time you had to have a dictionary around you because he was going to drop 2 or 3 words.
Yeah. He had those 4-syllable words that he was full of.
The one that always comes to mind as far as his lines for me was Hillary Clinton has been cheated on more than a blind woman playing Scrabble with gypsies.
That makes sense.
Which that is the epitome of a Miller line.
Dennis Miller joke.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And then you laugh.
I thought he was great on Saturday Night Live, and I liked his stand-up stuff after that. But I think he kind of petered out comedically. He wasn't bringing in the big bucks, which is why he ended up transitioning to a talk show host.
Maybe he just liked to talk. A
podcaster in modern parlance. He would just be a podcaster.
Why not? You can sit at home in your underwear. It's the beauty of podcasting.
Well, tell that to O'Reilly.
But he is at home when he does his video broadcast, and he wears the shirt, tie, and suit jacket. But I haven't seen him stand up. It could be a Mr. Wonderful thing, which O'Leary, wearing boxers.
Yeah, and did you catch any of those videos that I told you to look on YouTube? Because he's got videos that he himself has recorded showing him doing like a CNN interview wearing a perfectly iron suit top and then just boxers underneath and naked legs and slippers.
Hey, why put on pants if you don't have to?
No, you don't. Exactly. And so I love the fact that he like leaned into that instead of denying that he's doing that.
Because it makes him more likable.
Yeah, and as a Canadian, that's something that they have a desire for.
To be liked, eh?
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of...
what do you call a Canadian who's not liked?
I don't know.
An American.
Oh! They have a lot of hockey, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Gene was a good goalie.
I was not a goalie. It's definitely not a goalie.
People really liked shooting the puck at him, whether he was the goalie or not.
People like shooting the puck at everybody, man. No, hockey was fun. I like hockey. I stopped playing too early. I told you this story where I came home with a bloody nose and like my face kind of banged up and my mom just said, nope, you're done with hockey. I'm like, but it's the most fun sport. And we even get to skate now and then.
She's like, but I don't have enough time to
mostly it's just fights.
Cleaning up the blood.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's not I don't care. Like, if I didn't care as the guy that got into fights and had blood on my face stuff, then why would she care?
You're like, we could just get new clothes, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's a reason that the jersey's red colored.
Right. The Blackhawks, that's their away jersey, which is still one of the most beautiful sweaters in all of sports.
Mm.
And I'm glad, even living in the woke utopia that is Illinois and Chirac, that the Blackhawks have told everybody to go fuck themselves when they're like, you can't have that Indian. Like, you want to bet?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. They did keep him, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's an honor. I mean, one, they said the difference was this is Chief Blackhawk. This is one person. They were
Right.
not, you know,
Not
this
all
is
Indians.
right.
We're not all Indians.
right. This is one guy, and we like him. And why would you know? Again, you don't think this is an honor? It's not like you're making fun. It's well, this is the guy they believe embodies the spirit of this team, which is fight.
The thing that I've never understood is the people that are against this shit, they always want to use this. Well, how'd you like a baseball team that was named the Jew Boys? I'm like, great. That's
Yes.
New York Yankees. Let's rename them right now.
The New York Jew Boys
The New York Jew Boys. I mean, it's
versus the
appropriate. It
Boston
works.
anti-Semitics. It's going to be a
You're-
great
Exactly. That would be
day at the ballpark.
You stole the punchline,
Yeah.
damn it. But yeah, that's about it. That is it right there. I'm all for that shit. I think it's hilarious.
Well, yeah, because people are insane. Oh no, you can't have the fact that they turned the Cleveland Indians into the Guardians. I mean, how gay is that?
It's totally gay.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
also it sounds like you should be getting paid by the whichever company put out the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Right.
It seems like it's just a
Well,
tie-in.
now, I think if the teams were being named in modern times, like when you have a new franchise or something, I think the appropriate thing is just to sell the name rights to the team to a corporation. So you'd have like, you know, the Detroit Fords or the Georgia Mercedes, you know, something like that, where a corporation that wants to align itself with a particular region would just buy the name rights, and then the team would just be called that. What do you think of that?
I think people are gone insane.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
But do you see a problem? I mean, I think that's the way to do it, is just sell the naming rights.
Well, they're
Get
kind
some
of
extra money for the teams.
they're kind of doing it now. I mean, I haven't watched baseball in 5-10 years. It's getting there. And there was a game on when I was at my parents' when the power went out. And it's like now they all have little things on their jerseys getting to be like NASCAR. We're on the arms.
Which I'm all in favor of. I always thought that looked cool.
It should be like up and down. Like, here we go. We got, Meyer
You remember
Foods.
Idiocracy, the best movie ever made?
Oh yeah, I mean it was the
All
worst movie ever made, but I understand the point it was making.
Mm-hmm.
Go away, Peyton.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like real life.
Well, that's what happens at
And-
Gene's house.
And
We're here with your food, sir. Go away, Peyton.
Exactly.
Leave it at the
And-
door.
Leave it at the door.
Yeah.
And that's all their clothes. Like the material for clothes was literally logos of companies.
And that's what they're getting to. And they don't see
Yeah.
that that's a problem. I mean, with the stadiums, it was bad enough when it went from, Comiskey Park to U.S. Cellular Field. Like, oh, yeah, that's,
Has a certain ring to it.
uh-huh. And then it was
Bad one.
the mortgage company, Guaranteed Rate is what it turned into. And now I think it was just Rate or something like that field.
Rate field.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like third rate field, maybe.
Third rate field. That's
Third
great.
rate team, third rate field. Who knows?
Oh my God. That's awesome.
It's like the name. I get it. I understand wanting to squeeze out as much funding and as much money as you can. But at some point, it's like, do we really want the White Castle logo on the front of your jersey?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, you slid into third base. That's 3 free sliders for everybody if you bring your
Hell yeah.
You don't have ticket stubs anymore. Now
Dude, do you remember 1984? No, was it 84 or 88? It was 84, I think. Yeah. When we had the Los Angeles Olympics.
barely, yeah.
84 or
Yeah.
88?
It was around there, yeah. I mean, the 80
Yeah,
was
okay.
the Lake Placid one.
Yeah.
with the Miracle game.
The winter. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the summer ones. So
Yeah,
the
I
summer,
never really
I think
watched
was
Summer
LA
Olympics
was
much. Was that the Michael Jordan?
racist.
I know.
my point is 84. I'm pretty sure it's 84. Russia boycotted the Olympics and did not send any teams. And McDonald's at that time was running an Olympic promo thing to where if the U.S. gets a bronze, you get a free fries.
Oh,
if the U.S.
right.
gets a gold or a silver, you get a free drink. And if they get a gold, you get a free burger. And the U.S. cleaned up with like 86 gold medals, 114 silvers, and 300 bronzes or something. And I had been working at McDonald's that year, and I had access to the little stickers, the little doodads that you had to.
You were
Turn
getting a
in for your
lot
free
of
meal.
free burgers.
So let's just say when I quit my job at McDonald's, I ate free for about a year. That was awesome. It was just like, yep, got the gold medal thing right here. Yeah, so I'll have that. Oh, look at that. I have 2 of these silver ones and 3 of the bronze ones. So I guess I'm getting the full meal. It was a hella deal.
And this kid,
McDonald's, I think, lost a lot of money back then.
yeah, and this kid's is how Gene got diabetes.
Mhm.
Was eating at McDonald's 3
I was a
times a
skinny
day.
100-pound kid up until then. And then after that summer, as all bets are off.
Dude, you could probably make $1 billion suing McDonald's.
Suing down. Probably could, yeah.
I was
Yes.
in shape before this.
50 years ago, you guys made me fat.
Yeah, you ran a promotion that I took advantage of.
I totally cheated and lied and stole my way into a promotion that you made me fat with.
Right, you let me do it.
That's right. You didn't stop me, therefore you condoned it, and it's your fault.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
That was, I want to say I was making $3 an hour, $3.10 an hour, something like that.
Right, minimum wage.
Yeah, minimum wage. Mm-hmm.
That's where I started. In the chlorine factory, basically. That was no
That
fun.
sounds like a much less fun job.
Yeah, it was. And then I moved on to a bookstore, which is now defunct, Crocs and Brentano's. That was really the first normal gig. That's where I met the wife. So, I mean,
Yeah. At the
Good.
bookstore. I figured you met her at Radio Shack.
no. There was another blonde that worked at Radio Shack, but that's a different story entirely.
Polish blonde, eh?
Yeah, actually, that's
That's what the camera said.
it's all. Well, you can't trust CSB.
I'm looking at the footage back from the 80s.
It was probably the one place that had cameras all over the place. Would have been in Radio Shack.
That's right.
Man, I remember.
Back when Radio Shack actually sold, components,
Yeah, individual
Like
parts and
resistors
pieces. Right,
and capacitors and relays, all kinds of things you could go get there.
and the worst batteries known to man.
Were they bad? Yeah.
Well, the free ones were. Everything above the free
Okay.
ones were fine. But
Yeah.
the free red batteries, and people would come in with their little
Mhm.
card. There was a card. And
Each
some
free
people
battery.
had like 48 cards, and even though you weren't, like, who
Nice.
cares? And they would come in for their free
Yeah.
battery. And the fact is, the battery was only going to last like a month. So you were going to see
Yep.
them the next
Yep.
month
Yep.
again. And it was,
Makes sense.
it was an interesting concept because
How long were you there?
I worked at Radio Crap through college, so a couple of years,
Yeah.
and then went into Circuit City, working in the
Circuit City.
audio department at Circuit City. everybody.
Yeah. I remember Circuit City. Yeah.
The big CD department. I mean, that was
What was the other one? There was another chain that was competing with them that ended up going out of business.
Silo was one.
Circuit City.
Of course, there's still Best Buy. They're the ones that won.
Yeah. Best Buy won. Yeah. But there was another one back then. There's Best Buy was also, but Best Buy always sold other shit. They sold appliances and
So did Circuit
refrigerators.
City.
and- not originally. When Circuit City first opened, they did not sell refrigerators. I remember that.
When they opened here,
They
they
had
did.
they had televisions, they had audio and TV mostly. God, I can't remember the name of the other company, but there's another one that used to kind of compete in that space. And I remember in one of them, the sales guys were on commission, and the other one, they were flat rate.
Well, that was Circuit City was commission and Best Buy was flat.
Yeah.
Fretters. I don't remember that one. We had a Silo, which I worked for Silo briefly, and then they went out of business. But I loved with the first day we opened Circuit City, which is probably the reason they eventually went bankrupt, was the mentality was the first thing I sold was a Pioneer cassette deck, I believe it was, that was in the ad. That, of course, there was no margin on. And the sales manager came up why'd you sell them that? Well, that's what they wanted. No, but you're supposed to walk them up.
Upsell them, baby.
And then it was all about the cheese, man. It was all about the extended warranty. If you sold the garbage, they really wanted you to sell the extended warranty. And there was a little Arab dude that worked in the television department named Ray, and he was the best at selling the cheese. He would go through this whole, God forbid, lightning. It worked. It was like watching a performance, man. That
so instead of buying a surge protector, you'd buy a warranty,
right? So that way, hey, we give you if anything happens, they'll give you a brand new one for whatever the length of time of the extended warranty was.
Wow.
And we all need more surge protectors. I'm sure that's why. Well, maybe not the only reason, but I had a Western Digital NAS drive blow on me yesterday, and I'm thinking it was because of the power surges and when the big storms came through. So I had to buy and I went on. It's like the 6 terabyte drives are freaking nuts now, and those are small.
Yeah.
The 8 terabyte, I got a decent deal. The 8 terabyte at Walmart was $285 compared to they were all even the 6s and up were well over $300 on Amazon.
Crazy seeing tech shit get more expensive rather than cheaper. It's so weird.
Yes.
For my entire life, I've watched everything technology related be cheaper than it was last year.
Right.
For literally 40 years.
Small hard drives should be $50.
8 terabyte drives should be $50. And all of a sudden, last year, this flipped upside down.
Well,
and
data
prices
centers
started going up. Yeah, blame AI, blame data centers, blame
are
whatever you want.
data centers using 6 and 8 terabyte drives?
Obviously not.
Right. So why, these can't be the same exact materials that you're using in these SSD drive.
It's all connected. It's all connected. The way it works is that there's a limited manufacturing capacity, and all that capacity has been shifted to only shit that data centers are buying. And the reason is because the data centers, unlike you, prepay for those products before they get them. And so they essentially are able to get exclusive manufacturing done. And the reason that they can prepay for those products is because there's a bunch of idiot investors that are all going to be crying and asking for the U.S. government to help them out once the crash happens, because they all just invested extremely heavily in data centers. So it's to me, I've watched Y2K. I benefited from Y2K. I watched what happened in the 90s or in the 2007 crash. Didn't really benefit from that much, but I saw it happening. Same shit's coming, guys. It's written in the wall. Anybody that knows how to read can tell you this is happening. The data center thing is a bunch of hot air. There's no there. And as we've seen in numerous videos now on AI shit, the future of AI is in the individual computers. It's not in data centers.
Right.
It's just a question of a couple more generations of tech, and then you'll have your AI specific cards that are incorporated that are not just video game graphic cards that are tuned to do AI, but actual AI only cards that can't do anything else. But as a result of it, they are they're going to end up making this possible to do locally for everyone instead of having to do it, quote, in the cloud, unquote.
Yeah. And it was
Shit's coming.
it was probably Fredder. I think that's right. That was and it looks like they acquired Silo
Circuit
as well.
City. Oh, okay.
With Silo, I went to work for, and because Circuit City got to be a little bit too much, the management was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to work for Silo, and probably 3 to 5 months into working for Silo, we came in and they're like, yeah, we're liquidating. I'm like, fuck you. That's when I called my buddy up that owned the carpet store and said, dude, you got anything? He's like, yeah, start tomorrow.
Good job.
Yep. That was it. Start tomorrow. That's how I got into the carpet store.
You were there 20 years.
I worked there until I made my eBay money by selling a little floppy disk with that JavaScript betting, your way to put through your auction.
Right.
Bids.
So you were selling how to snipe on eBay.
Right. And it worked, dude. It was a beautiful thing. Then I was doing websites for Playmates and running country music artists, fan clubs, and having all sorts of fun.
Yeah.
But the end result is I'm a podcaster.
Right. It all led up to this.
But now I am a podcaster on the best damn podcast in the universe.
That's true.
Which means my audience went from like 3,000 to 5,000 to a little more than that.
Yeah, let's just hope it's not 3,000 to 5,000 a year from now.
Now, dude, we're gonna crash. I said we're crashing the thing. We're gonna bring it down. I think it's interesting. The overall reaction has been positive, which, I mean, I get it. And there are so many ways to look at this thing. And I miss hearing Adam and John, but I am a rational person and understand that show can no longer exist.
Well, I think we can create an AI, John. I believe that's a possibility. So I think we just need to really just take every single word he said on every single podcast to make a completely perfect model of John.
Well, this is it. We need his knowledge, more than just the voice, which is hard enough to pull off, but we need the knowledge so we could ask it questions. And wouldn't that be a little creepy? I know somebody said that, like, we should make
No. You can make, there's enough information in those episodes. I mean, this is both the scary and the really cool part about it is movies like, what was that Tom Cruise movie about future crime? I can't remember the name of the movie. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yes. Yeah.
That had very good future predictive tech. Like a lot of the stuff that looked futuristic in that movie now looks like, yeah, we have that.
Was it Minority Report? No, that was.
Yeah, Minority Report.
See, I never saw it, but I saw
Yeah.
I saw the trailers.
It was a good flick. I liked it. But when it came out, it was a near future thing. A near future kind of dystopian world, but a lot of the tech was done, if you watched a behind the scenes thing, it was done by futurists, which are people that get basically paid big bucks by investors to predict what's coming soon, rather than by writers, which use imagination, which is worthless. So because it was done by futurists, all the shit in that movie that was in there, including stuff that was like magic at the time, like the guy is watching a short clip of his wife who's now dead recorded in video, and he can like pivot around her and get, like it's not just of what you would think back then, like 15 years ago or whenever that movie came out, of just a normal video, because you could
there was 3D
turn the camera. You could zoom the camera around anywhere you wanted to.
Right now, there are AIs
we could totally do that with AI. We literally have that capability today,
which is very weird the way that works. I mean, I've seen some of these. I haven't installed any, but I've seen the demos of take a 2D photograph, put it in, and all of a sudden it renders the 3D world. It's very weird.
Google will literally do that right now, and looks amazing. Is it 100% real? Of course not, because it doesn't know what the back of the room looks like. But statistically, it's figuring it out based on every image in the world that's ever seen.
Yes.
So it is really cool. And so that it had tech like that. It had holographic stuff. It had using virtual keyboards. It had a lot of stuff that was like non-existent back then, but is totally existent today. And what was the point of me talking about that movie? I forgot what the start of this conversation was.
Oh, B12, everybody. Gene's gonna need some B12. Oh, right there.
Right there. There's some B12. I'll pop one of them. I need to start like adding B12 to my IV drip or something.
Yeah, your regimen should include this all the
I
time.
always forget. The only time I take B12 is during this podcast.
When you forget to take the B12 and you're like, I'm trying to remember. We were talking about.
I have no friends, and no one reminds me to take it other than this podcast.
Well, that's kind of the reason I'm still doing this podcast, just for your well-being.
To remind me. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate the concern.
I'm working on a book that was very much based on the concept of
vinegar.
Thursdays with Maury. I'm just doing Fridays with Gene, where I have conversations with an elderly Jewish space captain who further falls into dementia as we go on
in real time.
Right? Where everything's recorded, everything is the way you want it with your favorite electronic
that makes
stores.
sense, because the only reason I'm doing the podcast is so there's enough data out there to have a Gene AI create a model, that can actually talk about all the stuff I talk about.
Right, and then it can continue on monetizing. It'll make more money on YouTube than you ever did.
Probably.
Like Gene's AI is going to be
that's true,
raking it, because it'll be set up like a one of these Hermes agents, and it'll just keep going.
Yeah.
It'll be like, Gene hasn't given me any information, but I'll just keep going. He'd want me to.
That's usually how it works.
That was Tuesdays with Maury. I'm so sorry I missed that. It was Tuesday instead of Thursday. Thanks for fact checking that, Ned.
Wow, you got live fact checkers running on you.
So very helpful. Awesome. And they are coming out with Days of Thunder #2. Can you believe it or not? Days of Thunder is coming out with part 2, which it's like was my
who's
go-to.
Going to be in it?
I think Tom Cruise is still going to be in it,
and Nicole Kidman.
I don't know if she's going to be in it or not.
But they're kind of divorced.
I know the NASCAR crowd is excited about it. I'm sure he'll be like
that's
the team
where they
owner.
met. I believe that's the movie they met on.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
She was still young and hot back then.
Oh, God, she was hot. Holy shit. One of the hottest chicks ever.
Producer
An
comment.
Australian hottie.
Yeah, that always helps.
With naturally strawberry hair.
I had that thing loaded up in the...
Don't call her a thing.
No, it was a laser disc, I think, when I worked at Circuit City in the home theater room. I'm pretty sure it wasn't... We didn't have like Blu-rays back then, but it could have been a DVD, but I think it was a laser disc to show you how far back.
Old school.
And if you wanted to really show people what those speakers, as far as like, I want them loud, well, then you brought Days of Thunder in, and you did the scene of, I'm dropping the hammer. No, you're not. And then, what's a, Yeah. That's,
it was, I remember those rooms. Because all the stores used to have one or two of those rooms where it's like, okay, we got somebody with money on the line. They've mentioned some brands that only people with money would know about. Let's bring him into the audio whatever room. What'd you call the room?
I don't even know if they had a special.
There was a name for them. They had names for them. There's the audiophile room or something.
That's where the like Bose 901s were set up, and the
which are like the cheapest of the okay sounding speakers.
That's right. First heard my JBL L7s, and there was an Infinity pair that was similar, and those. Back in the day, again, we're going back 20 or so years where it was like
years, but
well, it wasn't quite that long, but I guess we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Maybe more like 30 years.
30 years.
Where each speaker was like, $9.99.
Yeah.
$2,000 for a pair.
You guys didn't carry any Martin Logans back then, right?
No. That was
the next level audio stores.
I remember
audio boutique stores.
There was an issue with that
Mhm.
room because you're familiar with the room. I mean, I think they just called it
Yeah.
like the speaker room,
Mhm.
but there was an issue with ours. And I remember one night ripping the whole thing apart and rewiring it, which it's almost as bad as rewiring all the computers in this room.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, there was one area and all of the speakers were driven from the front of the room. So then you had to go with all of this speaker wire and make sure it's going to the right place and that they're the right pair. And oh my God, it was literally an all night thing to have to rewire that room.
Mm.
A lot of speaker wire. A lot of speaker
Yeah. And were
wire.
you using the what did it used to be called? That fat wire or what the hell? There's a
yeah,
name.
it was like, well, at first they
Thunderwire.
weren't going to use the,
Monster cable. The
That-
completely overhyped, super crazy expensive speaker wire.
You mean like take $2 worth of cable and sell it for like 200?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, well, if you're buying this $999 speaker, I mean, you're not going to have it sound good if you use regular speaker wire. You realize that.
You want the best of the best. I mean, I use 12 gauge on my stuff here, but it was just stuff I bought in bulk on,
yeah.
which really is in all this. Oh, we're gonna inject like silver or gold or every marketing gimmick that you can come up with for.
Yeah.
Most people, just a normal high gauge wire is fine if you are
Oh, yeah.
putting a lot of watts through.
That's literally all that matters is high gauge.
The copper as opposed to whatever other things they're pretending to treat it with. It didn't make that much of a difference. But it was fun to play the game of go blow people's minds with speakers and turn them from Bose over to JBL because the Bose always sounded like crap. I have never been an Acoustimass fan when those little block speakers they came out with. There was always a big gaping hole in the mid-range.
You know what I had in my room growing up? I had the Minimus 7s and the Minimus 77s.
Those are what, Radio Shacks?
They were the best Radio Shack speakers. Yeah.
They made nice stuff. I mean, they
They
had
were
crap.
really good. They like these. If you don't know what these are, imagine a bookshelf speaker that is about 4 inches wide by about 7 or 8 inches tall. Probably 7 inches because they were, my guess, Minimus 7 was 7 inches.
At least 7 inches. That's
Yeah.
really big.
That's what she said.
Right.
So they and then they came out with the 77s, which was slightly larger, probably 7.7 inches. But
Getting
these
closer.
speakers at that size weighed about 5 pounds.
Yeah.
They were all metal construction, and they could get cranked out to 100 watt. They were tiny little things that were really loud and without distortion. Like you can get them cranked out really loud and they'd still sound good. Unlike a lot of, cheaper, shittier speakers, once you start turning the volume up, you start hearing vibration and distortion.
Yes, like the what was the brand name? KEF. There was like some 3-letter name for a speaker company that Circuit City always had as their free speakers that they would throw in, which they were meant for the surround speakers, which got very little in the sense of wattage. They got very little in the sense of power. It was not the power, but the you didn't have a lot of full bandwidth coming from that. It was more just to give you a being surrounded by the experience, hence surround sound. But people would be like, well, why can't I just use these speakers as my main speakers? So when we used to get those in, allegedly, I mean, I guess nobody can do anything. They're long gone. We would get those things in and we would just hook them up to the most powerful amplifier that we had, turn it up all the way and listen to them just go click. And then from then on, when you're like, oh, let me hear those. And then it's like, and so you don't sound real good, right? Yeah, you had to blow them up because otherwise people, they'd be like, I'll just use those for my main speakers. They're free, so they must be good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of shitty speakers. I remember that one of the other speakers back in the probably early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, that was surprisingly good, were the Apple speakers. You remember those? They were probably about 3 inches wide and about 10 inches tall, meant to stand next to your monitor.
Oh, yeah. No, I do
And
remember. Yeah,
they had super clean sound. It was amazingly good for the size of the speaker.
yes. Little amplifier inside them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which computer speakers are hard. I looked not too long ago. It's like I've got this
But they
old.
have to be sealed. They have to be isolated magnetically
Yeah.
because the computer monitor, back in the old school CRT days, you would have strong magnetic fields. So if you had unshielded speakers, you would just get static nonstop.
Yeah. Or if you put them too close to your monitor, it would start twisting and.
Yeah, the image on your monitor would also be affected by your speakers.
Uh-huh.
So these had to be magnetically shielded, which made them a little more expensive. And all the Chinese knockoff crap never had shielded speakers. So that was the thing.
I still have a pair of Logitech. Well, they're surround, but a Logitech with a subwoofer. And I haven't been able to replace them because what they're selling now for computer speakers are garbage. I don't know if they just assume nobody wants them or if they're just plugging in headphones.
You shouldn't be looking at. So I'll tell you what I have for my gaming computer is I have a what do they call these things? A TV sound bar.
Yeah, it's
So it's
big.
So it's basically a flat thing that's like 3 inches by 3 inches by 40 inches. It's a big bar with a whole bunch of speakers, small.
Yeah, like you put in front of your TV, but I don't. This ain't
it's
for
right.
a TV.
It's right below the TV. Well, it is because my computer monitor is 43 inches, and so I think this one is a. I think it's a. The hell's the brand? The Korean one, a Samsung. I think it's a Samsung, and then it comes with a. Like a 12-inch subwoofer. So the subwoofer you can put, mine is about 10 feet behind me, and then of course the actual main speakers, the sound bar is right below the computer monitor, and that is really nice, high quality sound, and the bass shakes the whole floor.
The Snake must like that.
Snake doesn't care. He's sleeping. He sleeps all day long.
But yeah, got the CO2.
Yeah, that's right. That helps. Keeps everybody asleep.
Everybody docile.
Yeah, and if that doesn't work, well, you get a little valerian root. That helps.
And genes and machines will just keep playing space games in perpetuity.
Well, they do that by themselves now. Now, my current goal is to preload about 2 weeks worth of videos on the YouTube channel.
Oh, you want to be like professional, so you've got the
so it's automatically dropping a video every day. Yeah,
it is interesting how many people release daily videos.
You have to. If you want to make money, you can't not do dailies. Doesn't mean you have to work daily. It just means you have to release daily.
Right. Well, yeah, you're putting out rather than doing a 2-hour podcast. You can batch them up
on the weekend.
Yeah, you're doing 3 videos at the same time, and then
I mean, you could do like 3 podcasts in one day and just release them different days of the week.
Boom, 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 boom. But then you wouldn't have the live excitement.
No one cares about that.
Live excitement. Live.
That's live is not YouTube. Live is Twitch.
Well, but YouTube, you still get your super chats.
I mean, in theory, I guess I haven't done a stream since I got monetized. I've only done videos.
The No Agenda Troll Count says there are 69 people listening live right now.
That's amazing.
I don't believe it.
That is crazy. That's more listeners than we get in a year.
I know. Donate.
Yeah.
We do have a few people to thank for today on episode number 200. Woo! 200, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Weenie Wawa came in with his $10.80 a month.
Awesome. Thank you.
Kevin Seifert came in with $5. I think that's per month.
Awesome. Thank you.
Our buddy Mark Kodra came in with his show. $3.33. And since I have this, I'm going to give it to him.
What is that? I don't get that.
He has cancer. So that's you've never heard the fucking cancer thing on No Agenda?
No, I've heard fuck cancer. I haven't heard this one.
Well, that's what they use all the time.
There's others. Look for other cancers.
Search for cancers.
Yes, go find some cancer for me.
I used the DNA in your stool to find colon cancer.
Nice. Is that what they do now? That'd be pretty cool.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's enough cancer. Come on. Move on.
And then they're just censored, but it's all the same exact thing.
Okay, that's weird
You've
because I
been
thought there was
listening
more.
to a different show.
No, because he does the bell over it and he talks. Or I mean, when it's done by professionals, that is.
Oh, I see. You want two things going on at once. I still haven't gotten that good.
You know, if I was you, what I would do is I would dig through some old episodes of No Agenda and actually make clips of Adam doing this and then play the clip of him doing it.
No, but then you talk
really
over.
good.
So, I mean, that's the difference then. You can't have
Well,
that.
it is. No, you can't because it's the same talk over every time, you see.
But then it wouldn't be my... Do we have to change it to AI? Change this to my voice. So you want like this, but then
I don't see why you'd want to get rid of Adam off his own damn show.
So something like that's better. You want the ding-a-ling-a-ling along.
Yeah.
That'll make
more things.
I get you.
Like that.
And then Sir Snake of Brooklyn came in with $3. I think that's the first time for this show. He says, in the morning, thank you for your courage. Our courage right here, Gene, is $3 worth, which, Sir Snake, that's more than everybody else listening sent in, besides the three guys ahead of you today.
Exactly.
So thank you.
You know, people would be shocked to know that this show used to make money.
Well, way back when.
Way back when you bought a new computer with the money you made off this show.
And others.
I mean, mostly this one. But I remember when this show, because I know how much my cut was. So we definitely used to make money back in the day.
There was enough for a Mac Mini, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Scott Codswallop came in with his $2.50 each and every show. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, our buddy CSB came in with $3.33 win cent. He says, Gene, next week on Friday, I'm switching Ozempic from 0.25 dose to 0.5 dose.
Okay, good for him.
Can you give me advice on how to prepare for that switch?
Yeah, you won't notice it. That's the easiest way to prepare. I mean, I'm on 1. I'm doing 1.0. So.
So he's only going to be half where you are.
Yeah. He's at a quarter right now. He's going to move up to half.
But he's not even doing it for weight loss. He's doing it for other sugar reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's that originally it wasn't for weight loss. The weight loss is a side effect.
You don't want to take too much, though, CSB. Monitor yourself. Remember to do strength training. Remember to take extra protein, either in your diet or supplement, and you'll be fine. Not medical
the key
advice.
thing is you still have to eat, even if you're eating less, especially if you're like him and you're not trying to do it for weight loss. It is going to make you just not want to eat, and you still need to eat, and not junk food, but actually protein. But other than that, I think it's like there's nothing inherently bad in it that I've seen in looking through the videos of doctors in a lot of different doctors talking about what it actually does. Is something that I'm sure CSB knows, but maybe some people haven't looked into it, don't know, is that the active ingredients in Ozempic are naturally produced by your body. It is much like insulin is also naturally produced by your pancreas.
Unless you are defective.
Unless you're defective, unless you're type 1 diabetic, in which case it's not produced. But it's all for type 2 diabetics or most people that are taking GLP-1s. It's doing is adding more of this stuff than your body naturally makes. And so you're just increasing more of something that's already produced in your body. That's like a natural ingredient, which is quite different from, let's say, medicine like aspirin or something, which your body doesn't produce aspirin.
Right.
So when you take an aspirin, you're adding a foreign substance that has a particular effect of generally lowering inflammation, amongst other things. It also lowers your blood pressure. But it may also have some negative side effects, like your clotting is worse if you're taking aspirin.
Yeah,
So
you
if
have
you're a
to be careful,
hemophiliac, don't take aspirin, not medical. Although technically that is medical advice.
No
But I
medical
guess-
advice.
It's total medical advice, but we can't provide it. So we're not going to provide it. Let's just say if you're a hemophiliac, don't take aspirin.
Follow your doctor's orders. Did you notice after starting CoQ10 that your blood pressure dropped?
No.
Because I really noticed. I mean, I guess some people it works, some they don't. And I'd always had blood pressure kind of going up and down, taking
I'm
medication.
taking a $500 pill for blood pressure, so there ain't nothing natural that lowers my blood pressure.
Well, Gene's on a $500 pill, so we say donate, unrelenting.show/donate. If not,
Oh, you
Mhm.
cheap bastard.
yeah,
Exactly.
$500.
I mean,
That better be a good pill.
It really is the best show that no one listens to. So I think that if you do listen to it, you're in a tiny little minority of people who really ought to be donating.
And if you found out about it recently, there are 200 episodes that you can.
Isn't that amazing? 200 now. One thing that you're doing is you're keeping all those episodes out there for free.
Well, you want to be one of these that are like, well, the last 10 are free, but
That's
if you want
exactly
the others,
what we do on
Just Two Gay Old
Just
Boys?
Two Good Old Boys.
Oh,
Just
Good
Two Good
Old
Old Boys. Just Two Good Old Boys. You get 5 episodes for free.
I didn't even remember this at first until this dude brought it up in
Mhm.
response to Larry and I doing No Agenda.
Mhm.
He's like, oh, this reminds me in a good way. He put that, which is good, of the time that there was the actor strike. And I didn't until he mentioned it. Do you remember Dukes of Hazzard? We had their 2 cousins come in to play their.
Yeah, we talked about this. We literally talked about this in the last show.
You and I did?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Listen to the show. We talked about how I brought it up because I recently watched a video that mentioned it, and it reminded me that, yeah, they brought in, it wasn't an actor strike. It was negotiations for salary for the
Oh.
2 main actors.
They wanted
And they
more
were
money.
asking, they wanted more money, and the production company was like, no, we're going to keep you where you are. You don't think we can find a couple of country looking boys to they got a blonde dude and a brunette dude that they became their cousins.
Right.
And Bo and Luke had to mysteriously go off to, Atlanta or something. And then these guys came in, and they were now living with Uncle Jesse for some reason, mysteriously.
So
that lasted
the same.
half a season.
Yeah.
It lasted half a season because of negotiations. The ratings just went completely in the toilet. Nobody was watching the show. And the production company capitulated. They gave them the salaries they asked for. And all of a sudden, the cousins were gone and they were back. I think this was in one season before the last season.
Yeah, I can tell that's probably that's a sure sign that things aren't going
And
well.
we talked about it last show.
I don't remember. I remember the dude posting it. Did I mention that the dude posted it, or was this?
No, I think I brought it up for some reason. Well, if you look at the cover,
somebody get me B12.
If you look at the cover art for Just Two Good Old Boys,
well, why would
it's
they do
literally
that?
the General Lee.
It always is.
Yeah,
Just
it
2
is.
good old boys.
That's right. Oh, careful! YouTube might give you a rating you for this episode to
They're like,
Waylon
that's
Jennings.
too close. That's too much. That
Sounds
too.
just like Waylon. Sorry, dude. You're amazing. You sound just like him. We're gonna have to give him the money.
If I had a voice like Waylon Jennings, I would be on tour. That guy had a great voice.
He had a good voice. I liked the character that he played. I didn't like his drug addiction, but I like Waylon. He's an outlaw.
Like, of course. Don't you think this outlaw shit has done got out of hand?
Mm-hmm.
But compared to what country music is today,
Oh, it's totally different.
it's amazing because all of these pretty boys, which is what most of them are,
Yeah.
probably because it's auto-tuned to such a degree,
Mm-hmm.
all sound exactly the same. And if people would go and listen to records from the 70s, 80s, in that era, you could play Willie Nelson. You knew it was him. You could play Waylon. You knew it was him. Merle Haggard. You knew it was him. George Jones. They were
Merle, yeah.
so Johnny Cash. These guys
Mhm.
were so unique. It's like, what the hell happened that bring on the fucking AI overlords. If all music's going to sound the same,
Mm-hmm.
you may as well be able to just produce it
Hey,
in your basement.
speaking of music, I posted a
that was a
recent
horrible song.
Oh my God. That was not a horrible song. Fuck you. A great song. God,
Oh.
you're an asshole. Anyway,
I hope everybody
on that
buys it.
song, I don't just have a producer credits. I also have performer credits on it. So
Oh, did you do the which part did you sing and have
the
it
whistle,
re-AI?
the whistle,
It wasn't an AI. Can the AI whistle?
that was me whistling.
Yeah, but can the AI do it now? I want to know.
Yeah, I can do it.
You were pulling your best John Lennon. You can
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
get your whistling on, man. Imagine.
Yeah, I was whistling. That's my point, is I was whistling at. So if anybody wants to hear the song that I'm talking about, it is the last episode as of right now of justtwogoodOldBoys.com.
Or you could just go to Gene's X account.
Or you could go to Gene's X account, but that's harder to find. So
If people
actually
subscribe there and you
easier to
gotten a
go.
few thousand yet over at Sir Gene TX.
I'm still under 1,000.
Sir Gene TX. Not surging.
Not
Sir?
surging. No,
Gene, Gene TX.
that's right.
Join.
X.
And then Troll Gene. He likes it.
Oh yeah, trolling is awesome. But
I can't.
I still
stand
haven't
the
gotten my
liberals.
invite for the card. I'm going to guess it's based on the number of followers, because all the people that I've seen now talking about getting their X bank account thing are all people with thousands and thousands of followers.
That's weird.
So my guess is, I don't know why you got it, but I think most of the people on X are getting it in the order of, how many followers do you have?
About 5,000.
No. I'm not asking you. I'm saying that's the order there. That like on the spreadsheet of who gets them first, it's being sorted by amount of followers.
It's a really cool card. You could probably kill somebody with it because it's
Yeah,
metal.
and the fear that I have, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's a fear.
And it's only going to be this card for like the first X amount.
Exactly. Like they're going to cut it off on the metal cards at the first whatever number. And then me with my under 1,000 followers, I'm going to get like a plastic, cheap, shitty version of that card with no bonus free money.
That's horrible.
That's my guess. But I don't care. I'm doing good on YouTube. That's all I care about.
That's all that matters. And it was such a lame video that you sent as well. I understand the comedy though, but I just want to know how these people make videos thinking it's like really funny with the business card opening of the pack. All I'm thinking is, it's really not even that far fetched. If you could go and somehow gather business cards from,
No, I thought it was totally real until the end, because I figured, oh my God, there's got to be, if there's morons collecting, cards for, what is that Japanese thing? The Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah.
And, there's shit that they got cards that are worth 30 grand.
Some of those are more than the Pokemon
They're
is insane. I think some of those have gone for like up to $1 million or more at auction.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
Yeah,
the
for
video that you're
Pokemon.
talking about, you got to explain these things because they're not seeing them.
It's like
So
an
it's a
opening.
video-
You ever see people opening baseball cards or sports cards?
Yeah. So it's like, we just got these cards. We just bought this pack of
And
cards.
they're wearing gloves.
They're they're wearing like white gloves while they're handling them, and they're like business cards. And then what was the first one? It was like I don't know, somebody famous.
Well, there was the Open AI dude. There was Zuckerberg.
Then the second one is like Zuckerberg's card from the early 2000s that says CEO, comma, bitch on the front of the card. You know, that was because he was the CEO.
Right. With a part of his underwear on the back. It's
right.
It's a boxer card. You know,
It's a
making
boxer
fun of the
card.
baseball
Exactly.
cards that have the uniform little snip added in them.
Exactly. And you could just smell that aroma from the early 2000s.
You know, to be fair, the Dvorak clan could probably sell some JCD trading cards.
Probably. With his underwear?
Well, I wasn't going to say underwear, but I mean, the famous shirts he wore on the
I think
TV
if
stuff.
they chop up the Chase Lounge,
right,
they could probably do a limited edition of 5,000 of that. Each one contains a 1 square inch of Chase Lounge on it.
Right. There you
People
go.
would buy it. People would buy it. That'd
Hell
be
yeah.
donations like crazy, man.
It's a collectible.
Mm-hmm. Once in a lifetime opportunity for a collectible that is generating a fundraiser.
The end card, though, of course, was and that little video was the kicker of it's the hologram Jeffrey Epstein card.
Right. That was an amazing card, by the way. Like, holy shit, that's a fancy card.
Wait, your business cards aren't like hologrammed and all that yet?
No, I actually had a fairly famous business card. It was talked about quite often.
When it didn't actually have any of your contact information on it?
Yeah, that card. That card was it was made of plastic. It was an unrippable card. So it was a type of plastic that you can't tear. And it had my name, and it had legitimate businessman on it as the title.
Which
And
nobody believed.
Everybody believed it because it says it right on the card. What's there not to believe?
Gene.
Yeah. And this is actually historically what these used to be. It was a calling card.
Right. That I was here.
Not a business card. And the calling card is something that you provide to somebody when you're calling on someone.
And they're not
as
there.
a form of introduction.
Well, yes, or they're not there. It's like, leave this.
If they're not there, you leave it there. If they're there, then the servant would take the card to the person that you're wanting to call on and give them the card open-handed. That would be the traditional way. And then they still do this in Japan, by the way, but they would look at the card and decide if they want to
talk to you or not.
Call, pretty much. And so there was no reason to put an email or phone number on something like that because it literally is a calling card. So that's what I had. And it got quite a bit of notoriety in Austin. There were a lot of people that, you're the guy with the card. You know, a lot of people would say.
Back when Austin
back in the
was
day,
weird.
back when I first moved to Austin. Yeah, Adam, you can ask Adam about this next time you talk to him.
Ask Adam.
He remembers
Ask
that card,
Adam.
I'm sure. I guarantee you he remembers that card.
CSB with another 3333 saying thank you. Yo, CSB.
See, I told you he'd send in another donation.
It's the only way CSB communicates is through Boostagram messages.
Yep.
It's perfectly safe. Nobody can track you through Boostagram messages.
Yeah, and for everybody else, you can communicate through a message that you can add to a PayPal donation.
Yeah, that's always the best way to go. Or write on cash, but only please just one word per $100 bill.
Yeah, and don't send your water or blankets.
No, just your cash. Your cash is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier because I have to keep replacing hard drives.
Apparently, what? Hold up, that's not coming out of the same fund. Hard drives, that's a no agenda issue. That's not us.
That's now we need the hard
We
drive
don't
fund.
need no stinking hard drives for this show.
We don't need no clips. We don't even need to record this show, man.
There's nothing on this show that requires a hard drive.
Actually, if we record the show, then we are technically liable from a way that we don't want to be.
There's no, I mean, if we were using, well, honestly, especially after you paid for the damn thing, you ought to be recording inside of Clean Feed.
We'll
and
try
not
that next
some
time.
manual
See how
process.
it goes. Yeah. I mean,
I'll tell you how it goes. The last 100 episodes of Just Two Good Old Boys have been recorded using Clean Feed.
I believe it. I believe it. I just like to put that extra special little spin on it after, which you could still do, I suppose.
Well, you download it from them, so obviously you could put whatever spin you want on it after the fact.
The last,
They still don't make the titles though, or the what people said, the SRTs.
no, I don't believe that. It still has to
For
go into
$25
Whisper.
you still got to use something else.
Yeah, Whisper, baby, but boom, boom, boom. It's easy. It's done within seconds.
I don't know what Whisper is.
Well, Mac Whisper is the app on the Mac. Whisper is overall. There is Whisper for other platforms as well for transcribing.
I just use the Buzz thing, whatever it's
Buzzsprout.
called, Buzzsprout.
Your Buzz.
They take care of all that stuff. But otherwise, for stuff I do for video, that's literally built into the program I'm getting better and better at on a daily basis, which is DaVinci.
Nice. Well, and YouTube does it automatically as well, and now Apple does it automatically for them.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole concept of everything must be transcribed.
It's kind of going out the window because they're all do it for free now.
Yes.
Except for Buzzsprout, we pay like $20 for that.
Right. You need extra. Got to give me extra, man.
But I should reach out to Buzzsprout, see if they want to drop the rates at all, because a lot of the shit that was innovative at first that they were charging for is kind of getting to be standard these days.
Weirdo says he got Whisper from Hugging Face, and he was streaming some sats as well. That just doesn't really pop up the button, so I miss it sometimes because the one-eyed podcaster sometimes doesn't see.
The one-eyed podcast. You should do a thing with that.
The one-eyed podcaster. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. I keep thinking if I only knew somebody that had a whole bunch of songs written but never recorded,
I know.
that I could actually put
We
the music and then put some whistling on there to get performer credit.
We can monetize it so
Man.
big.
Do a whole channel on that.
We'll do it. It'll be fun. We need Scaramanga, though, to do the videos. We need somebody that can do...
We can't afford Scaramanga to do the videos.
Yeah,
dude.
he'll
I'll
do
tell
it.
you
Just,
that right
he
now.
just likes making babes. I mean, so he'll be like, okay.
He does like making babes, but he likes getting paid for making babes.
Does he, that guy? Why would he want to get paid?
Uh-huh.
We do it for the love of the game.
Yeah, I do. I mean, you're getting paid for it, but I definitely do it for the love of the game.
I mean, it was nice for you to donate all of the Satoshis you had here on my rig just to be like, oh, that's fine. Buy that hard
hold up.
drive.
Hold up.
Go with the 8 gig, Gene said. Don't forget the 6.
I'll store all your sats for you. No problem. I'll do it for free for as long as you want. I have no issues with doing. I'm already storing all my own. Might as well store yours.
Right.
Oops. I can't tell which ones are which. They got mixed up.
I did the same thing with
That was the
Bemrose.
last message I got from you.
The same thing with Bemrose. And it's like, I've got a Bitcoin wallet. Do you want it? And he's just,
Yeah, he's a smart one, apparently.
he's like, it's not enough. It's sitting there until it either goes, if it gets to like $1 billion, it'll be like, well, sue me. And if it crashes, then there's nothing to give. So,
If it goes to $1 billion, I'll help you steal it.
right. Exit strategy, everybody. That's right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This is what 200 episodes of Unrelenting has become. It's the show that if you're not listening to it, you're missing out.
Yeah. Well, it is a lot of things. It is definitely the Seinfeld of podcasting. It is the easiest show that you've ever done. It is the show that fulfills my biggest check mark, which is zero prep.
Yes. Gene usually wakes up 13 seconds before the show starts.
Today it was about 25 seconds, but yeah.
He's like, I gotta get tea. I gotta get the tea. I gotta get the tea.
I gotta go get that tea. But today I had some, not just tea, but I actually had my breakfast in the form of Soylent Green. Not sponsored by them. Would love to get sponsored by Soylent Green. I'll reach out to them. I'm kind of digging it. If you haven't tried Soylent Green, check out Soylent Green.
It's people. So it's an actual, it's Soylent Green. Remember the movie Soylent Green? It's people.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God.
What
You
is
don't
this?
know what the origin of Soylent Green is?
It's just it's got everything you need. It's got all the minerals and vitamins. It's a perfect drink. It's literally everything people need.
It's people, right? It's Soylent
It is
Green.
for people. Yeah, sure.
I mean, it is also an American extreme metal band, which is a great name for Man,
But-
I like that.
But kidding aside, though, Soylent Green is pretty cool. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. It is 400 calories a bottle. And you literally don't need to eat if you drink Soylent Green.
Well, and if you're on Ozempic.
No. Even without the Ozempic, it has literally everything you need over the course of one day. Like you could go for a year doing nothing but drinking this stuff, not medical advice.
Well, you've done some weird things. I can see that.
Well, and I have done it before, probably pre-COVID, I think, is when I first tried Soylent Green.
Soylent Green.
But it's
comes from
hard
the
to get. It's backordered right
1973
now. You can only
dystopian
buy
film.
one bottle at a time. But I got a guy that'll get me a couple of boxes of it.
The 1973 film, directed by Richard Fleischer, was a screenplay by Stanley R. Greenberg. The setting was 2022. I mean, I guess they're hitting us right at the right time.
Amazing. And we have Soylent Green available. Yeah. Yeah. If you Google for Soylent Green, it is chocolate mint flavored. It's very good.
Soylent Green is people.
I mean, you keep saying that, but it's made for people, you know?
For people, by people, with people.
Yeah, it's for people, by people, with people,
What's the difference at this point?
of people.
Yeah. Yeah, listen to
Yeah.
Gene's music. Watch his YouTube. You want him to subscribe? People to leave
No.
comments? Do you
No.
want him to go search
No
you out
subscribing.
there? Just
Not at all.
search for Space Guy Gene.
Space Guy Gene sounds good.
He's buying more spaceships. He's going over and getting
I'm
those.
trying to sell some as well.
I mean, most of us put money into
I mean, if you want
physical
to buy a
objects.
spaceship, let me know. I got some for sale.
I mean, it depends on what game they're for. I mean, that's the
Star Citizen.
stars. Gene has spent more money. This is the sad part on virtual spaceships than I have on computer gear and microphones.
I've spent more money on spaceships than you've spent on cars.
Well, this is true. This is true because I've never been the spend big money on car guy. I originally bought a Delta 88, 1977.
Woo-hoo. I
Uh-huh.
had a 79.
And I think that was maybe $1,200. Then I inherited my grandfather, so I spent nothing on that one, drove that baby into the ground. The only car I've ever purchased new was a 1996 Camaro Z28. That was fun to drive, and I actually fit because there's no back seats. People always like, "You're so tall, how do you fit?"
Yeah. The seat slides back. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the front seat touches the back seat, and
Yeah.
it was actually fairly comfortable to drive.
Now, the new Camaro, well, reasonably new. So I rented a Camaro convertible when I was in California about 7, 8 years ago. And I did not fit in that fucking car. Like if the roof was open, if the top was down, it was fine. But if the top is closed, my head was rubbing up against the roof all the time.
Yeah, you had to
I don't
drive.
know who they made that car for.
You know,
It was not an issue of like leg length. It was an issue of it. The roof is too damn low to the ground.
Yeah, you had to recline, which was how Dale
You had to
Earnhardt used to
recline.
drive.
Yeah, oh God, that was horrible. Yeah.
But I got used to it. It wasn't that bad. It was better than
I
having the
guess.
leg room. Who knows
Yeah,
what is
I
going
know.
to be on this show on episode 201? Hey, maybe there won't even be a 201.
No, there'll be a 2-1. We got nothing else to do.
Well, okay, that much is true.
It's unrelenting, it's unrelenting.
We're professionals.
We are not.